mirrors acting like a stranger, cold and too sincere, reflecting back a woman that I haven't seen in years. I've got the crimson lipstick and the dress you used to love, but there's a heavy velvet curtain pulled from somewhere up above. I try to lift the corners, try to spark a little light, but the muscles in my face have given up the ghost tonight. It's not that I am angry, and it's not that I am weak. It's just the salt is drying in the valleys of my cheek. I'm a masterpiece of mourning, I'm a statue in the rain, and there isn't any makeup that can camouflage this pain. Oh, there's no smile tonight, no matter how I try. The moon has lost its luster in the blackness of the sky. I'm tired of the performance, tired of the I'm okay, watching every happy memory simply drift away. You can have my devotion, you can have my soul's light, but don't ask for the impossible. There's no smile tonight. The party's humming loudly, just a floor beneath my feet, but I'm trapped inside this silence where the bitter and the sweet have tangled into something that I can't quite name or hold. A story told in whispers that has suddenly gone cold. They'll ask me where I've been, they'll say I look a little off, but the weight of being pretty is a weight I have to doff. I've spent a lifetime grinning, bearing every broken glass, letting every insult and every heartbreak pass. But tonight the tank is empty and the well is finally dried. There's no more room for faking what's dying deep inside. And oh, there's no smile tonight, no matter how I try. The moon has lost its luster in the blackness of the sky. I'm tired of the performance, tired of the I'm okay, watching every happy memory simply drift away. You can have my devotion, you can have my soul's light, but don't ask for the impossible. There's no smile tonight, just the dark, just the truth. The hardest thing I ever had to lose was the way I used to look at you. No smile, not tonight. I'm still sleeping on the left side of the mattress, afraid if I move I'll admit you're really gone. I've become a master of this quiet, lonely practice of waiting for a sunrise that never brings the dawn. The coffee's getting bitter in the pot we bought together. The dust is settling on the books you never read. I thought we were the kind of storm that only made us better, but you just left a hollow space inside my head instead. And I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, breathing in the ghost of you still lingering in the air. I'm a map with no more landmarks, just a wide and open sea. Tell me, how do I survive the version of me without we? You left me hopeless, standing in the dark, with 1,000 broken promises and nowhere left to spark. You took the maybe, you took the someday too. Shatter your legs, wonder where the heartbreak starts and where the healing ends. Yeah, you left me hopeless, just a shadow of the girl I used to be. I saw your car out of limit, the light on 5th and Main. I almost called your name before I felt the familiar steam. It's funny how a city can be a gallery of pain, 1,000 different places that don't mean a single thing. Was it easy? Was it light? Did you sleep a little better on that very first night? Did you throw away the pictures? Did you scrub away the sand? Did you even stop to calculate the damage that you sent? Because I'm drowning in the wine and I'm choking on the took the floor beneath my feet. Hopeless, I could barely hit the ceiling. Hopeless, just a feeling I'm not healing. The lights are out, the door is closed, and I'm exactly where you left me. Hopeless, The kettle's whistling a low and lonely tune, but I'm just staring at the dust motes in the room. I brushed my hair, but it felt like dragging lead. I'm living in the spaces of the words we never said. My phone is glowing with a name I used to crave. Now every notification feels like digging out a grave. I'm wearing yesterday's clothes and tomorrow's regret. Caught in a fever dream I haven't woken from yet. It's not the kind of sleep that 8 hours can fix. It's the weight of the memories, the way the shadows mix. I'm a candle in a hallway where the wind won't stop, waiting for the final heavy aching grain to drop. So tired, down to the marrow of my soul, trying to make a shattered heart feel even halfway whole. I fought the battles, I've carried every lie. Now I'm just a hollow shell beneath a heavy sky. But I'm just so incredibly tired. I saw a picture in a drawer I shouldn't touch. Funny how a piece of paper can still hurt so much. I try to smile through the mirror on the wall, but the glass just showed a stranger who was ready for the fall. My bones feel like they're made of rusted iron chains, while the ghost of your laughter is all that remains. I'm not angry anymore, I'm just spiritually drained, like a desert that's forgotten what it's like to be raised. They say keep going, they say time will heal, but they don't know the numbness the way I cannot feel. I'm at the end of the rope and the rope is fraying thin, losing the endurance to like a daylight in. Oh, I feel so tired, down to the marrow of my soul, trying to make a shattered heart feel even halfway whole. I fought the battles, I've carried every lie. Now I'm just a hollow shell beneath the heavy stone. I'm done with the wishing, I'm done with the fight. God, I'm just so incredibly tired. Just let me close my eyes Just let the world go dim. No more chasing ghosts, no more sinking under him. So tired, so tired, so tired. The engine's running idle in the driveway of our ghost house. I'm a flicker in the window, quieter than a mouse. I've spent 3 years constructing bridges out of toothpicks and some glue, trying to cross the canyon that opened up between me and you. My hands are shaking so hard I can't even hold the key. There's a version of my future that I simply cannot see. I've been the anchor, I've been the sails, I've been the rising tide, but there's nowhere left to run when the damage is inside. My heart is like a clock that's lost its pendulum in spring. I'm a quiet girl who's forgotten how a soul is supposed to sing. I push the boulder up the hill until my palms begin to bleed, but I'm out of breath, I'm out of hope, I'm out of everything I need, and I can't go on. I've hit the wall, I'm folding up the map. I'm tired of being the bridge that fills every single gap. The spirit's willing, but the bone and blood had turned to stone. I'm standing in the center of the world and I'm alone. I've given every ounce of light until my spark was gone. God help me, 'cause I just can't go on. I saw the way you looked at me, like I was just a ghost, a souvenir of someone that you used to love the most. I tried to wear the mask for you, I tried to play the part while the frost was slowly creeping around the edges of my heart. But the air is getting thinner and the shadows are getting long, and I'm tired of the lie that says what kills you makes you strong. Sometimes what kills you just leaves you lying broken on the floor, and I don't have the strength to try and find the open door. They say just one more step, they say the dawn is almost here, but the dawn is just a spotlight for a brand new kind of fear. I'm dropping all the weight now, I'm letting go the line, I'm resigning from the battle to make your spirit mine, and I can't go on. I've hit the wall, I'm folding up the map. I'm tired of being the bridge that fills every single gap. The spirit's willing, but the bone and blood have turned to stone. I'm standing in the center of the world and I'm alone. I've given every ounce of light until my spark was gone. God help me, 'cause I just can't go on. driveway for the ghost of your car. Stop reaching for the phone to tell you how things are. The dinner plates are stacked, but I only need the one. I'm learning how to breathe again now that we are done. I used to fear the quiet, used to drown it out with noise, with the static of your laughter and the thunder of your voice. But now the walls are white again, stripped of every frame, and the air no longer shivers when I whisper out your name. There's no one left to argue with, no one left to please. No more walking on the glass or crawling on my knees. The storm has finally passed me by, the clouds have turned to gray, and the only thing that's left is what you couldn't take away. Now it's just me in silence, sitting in the dark, watching for a fire where there isn't even a spark. It's a heavy kind of freedom, it's a cold and lonely grace to look around and find there isn't a trace of your face. I'm finally finding out who I'm supposed to be in this quiet little kingdom, just the silence in me. I made the bed this morning and it stayed that way all day. I didn't have to hide the parts of me that get in the way. The clock on the mantle is the only heart I hear. It's steady and it's rhythmic and it's finally crystal clear. I'm not waiting for a footstep, I'm not bracing for a lie. I'm just watching how the evening stars crawl across the sky. It's lonely, yeah, it's lonely, like a desert after rain. But there's a holy kind of healing in the absence of the pain. Sometimes the silence screams, sometimes it sings a song about how I let you stay in my head for way too long. But the volume's turning down now, the echo starts to fade. I'm making friends with all the shadows that you once made. Now it's just me in silence, sitting in the dark, watching for a fire where there isn't even a spark. It's a heavy kind of freedom, it's a cold and lonely grace to look around and find there isn't a trace of your face. I'm finally finding out who I'm supposed to be in this quiet little kingdom, just a silence in me. No more static, no more wait, just the hum of the world and the hours getting late. In the silence, we're doing just fine. I'm wearing a sweater to cover the chill in my bones, listening to the silence of a house full of dial tones. On the outside I'm steady, I'm walking the line, telling the neighbors that I'm doing just fine. But there's a storm in the cellar, a leak in the roof, and my spirit is shaking, though I got no proof. You didn't raise a hand, you didn't leave a mark, but you systematically turned out every light in the dark. It's a quiet destruction, a slow motion crash, turning my confidence into a pile of ash. I'm a map of a city that's been burned from within, trying to figure out where me ends and you begin. Oh, you hurt me inside when the medicine can't reach, like a poison in the water, like a salt on the beach. You broke the parts of me that nobody else could see, the secret sacred places where I used to be free. It's a deep tissue hollow, a soul level divide. God, it's so lonely how you hurt me inside. I look in the mirror and I see a ghost in my skin, wondering how the hell I let the hollow get in. You use your words like a scalpel, precise and so cold, cutting away at the stories I used to be told. I'm a library of whispers, a shelf of broken glass, watching the 20cc winter settle and pass. I'm breathing, I'm eating, I'm moving through the day, but the me that I liked has been withered away. I'd rather have a bruise I could show to the world than this flag of surrender that's forever unfurled. You reached into my chest and you muffled the beat. Now I'm just a hollow shell walking the street. The damage is silent, the screaming is internal, a winner of the heart that feels so eternal. You hurt me inside, in the places I can't hide. The moon is hanging low, a silver blade against the sky. I'm tracing every shadow, asking every how and why. The tea has gone stone cold, just like the words you never said. I'm playing back the movies of the life we haven't led. I touch your side of the mattress, but the linen is crisp and chill. The clock is ticking louder, but the world is standing still. It's the quiet that's the loudest, it's the air that's hard to breathe when you're trapped inside a memory that refuses now to leave. I'm a portrait in a hallway where the lights have all flickered out. Just a heart that's tired of breaking, filled with everything but doubt. All these sad nights of love, they go on for an eternity, when the person that you're dreaming of is a faded mystery. I'm drowning sad nights of love. these sad nights alone. I smelled your cologne today on a stranger in the street, and for a heartbeat I forgot we're no longer meant to meet. Now I'm back inside this kitchen, watching shadows dance alone, building empires that are heartaches, full of cold and empty soul. Is it easy for you? Do you sleep throughout the night, or do your eyes so like a picture for a ghost in the daylight? They say that time's a healer, but time has test the peace, stealing every happy thought and replacing it with grief. I trade 1,000 mornings, more yesterday, before the fire turned to ashes and you simply walked away. The bitter sting of these sad nights of love. The sun is finally rising, but it's gray and far away. Just another lonely cycle, just another heartbeat, sad nights, deep blue nights. I'm still waiting for the love to die. It wasn't a crash or a sudden flame. It wasn't the day you forgot my name. It was the way you stopped reaching for my hand in the car, the way you looked at me like I was a distant star. One day the I love yous felt a little bit thin, like a house that was rotting from the deep within. I watched the porch light flicker and finally die. We didn't even have the energy left to cry, as the quiet is kind of violent. When a heart begins to rust, watching a diamond turn back into dust. I didn't lose you all at once in a moment of heat. I lost you in inches in a slow retreat. A little less laughter, a little more space, until I didn't recognize the look on your face. It was a leak in the roof, it was a ghost in the hall, Started making dinner for one in my head. Before you even moved to the edge of the bed, we were two different shores and the tide was coming in. I was losing the battle before I could begin. You were checking your watch while I was checking your soul, trying to fill up a bottomless hole. You were there in the kitchen, you were there on the rug, but I was holding a shell, not a man I could hug. It's the cruelest kind of torture to watch the fire go cold, knowing there's nothing left for me to hold. I didn't lose you all at once in a moment of heat. I lost you in inches in a slow retreat. A little less laughter, a little more space, until I didn't recognize the look on your face. It was a leak in the roof, it was a ghost in the heart. I watched the atom of us begin to fall. By the time you walked out and the door made a sound, I've been mourning a man who was already gone. Yeah, I lost you slowly. I would have preferred the scream, I would have preferred the fight, instead of this beating out in the middle of the night. It faded like a photograph up in the sun until the colors ran dry and the damage was done. You were leaving for years, I was just the last one to know. A little more space, until I didn't recognize the look on your face. It was a leak in the roof, it was a ghost in the heart. Watch the autumn of us begin to fall. By the time you walked out and the door made a sound, I've been mourning a man who was already gone. At a time, one inch at a time, I watched you go, until there was nowhere left to go. I lost you slowly. The tea's getting cold on the bedside table. I'm tracing every crack in the ceiling plaster. I thought our foundation was steady and able, but the silence is moving a little bit faster. There's no shattered glass, no holes in the wall, no slamming of doors at the end of the hall. Just a sudden absence of weight in the air, and the terrifying ghost of you not being there. You didn't leave a note, you didn't leave a scar. You just took the light and you followed a star. No goodbye kiss, no see you around. You just drifted away, gone without a sound. Now the quiet is screaming, it's deafeningly in the hollowed out space where we used to be. Love was a symphony, lost underground. When you vanished, the shadows gone without a sound. Your side of the closet is empty and white, like a fresh sheet of paper I'm too scared to write. I keep checking the locks, I keep checking the floor, searching for footprints you left by the door. But you were a master of soft eggs, just want you leaving me here with a heart meant to hurt you. The perfume is fading, the memories blur. I'm mourning the woman I thought that we were. You didn't leave a note, you didn't leave a star. You just took the light and you followed a star. No goodbye kiss, no see you around. You just drifted away, gone without a sound. Now the quiet is screaming, it's deafening in the hollowed out space where we used to be. Love was a symphony, lost underground. When you vanished in shadows, gone without a sound. I would have taken the fire, I would have taken the rain. I'd rather have thunder to settle the score than this noiseless, invisible pain. How do I heal from a ghost? How do I fight with the air when the loudest part of our ending was the fact that you weren't there? The clock on the wall is the only thing left, ticking away at a beautiful theft. No one's sorry, no maybe, no closure found. Just you, gone without a sound. I'm standing by the window where the morning light is thin, tracing patterns on the places where your ghost has been. You didn't leave a mark that any dark desire could see, but there's a heavy purple silence deep inside of me. I poured a glass of water just to feel the coldness bite, anything to wake me from the fever of last night. You promised me a garden, but you only brought the thorn. Now I'm blooming in the colors of a heart that's been outworn. It's the kind of ache that changes color with the days, from the angry red of passion to a faded yellow haze. I'm a map of every maybe and a record of the no, carrying the shadows that you wouldn't let me go. Love left bruises that the makeup cannot hide. They're blooming like the pansies on the darker side of pride. You didn't have to touch me to leave me black and blue. I'm just a living archive of the things I did for you. Every I'm sorry was a blow I didn't see, until love left bruises all over me. The neighbors think I'm glowing, that I've found a brand new light, but they don't see the gravity that pulls me every night. I'm walking like I'm fragile, like I'm made of ancient glass, bracing for the impact of the strangers as they pass. You use your words like hammers and your silence like a wall, building up a monument just to watch me finally fall. Now the quiet let the colors start to fade. But I'm still living in the climate of the choices that we made. I'd rather have the scars than have the nothingness instead. 'Cause at least the pain is proof of every single thing you said. Me to leave me black and blue. I'm just a living archive of the things I did for you. Every I'm sorry was a blow I didn't see until love left bruises all over me. Now I'm turning yellow, now I'm turning gray, watching all the others just slowly wash away. They're mine to keep. I'm staring at the calendar, the pages turn to rust. Everything we promised has been gathered into dust. We were building a cathedral, but we forgot the floor. Now I'm just a stranger standing outside of your door. I used to know your heartbeat like a song I wrote myself. Now your picture's just a relic on a high and lonely shelf. We had a million minutes and we spent them like they're free, never thinking there'd be limits, only you and only me. The sun went down so quietly, I didn't feel the chill. I thought we had a lifetime until the world stood still. Now I'm reaching for a Tuesday that was 3 long years ago, when the fire was still burning and the ice began to grow. Our time slipped away like water through a sieve. With so many apologies we forgot how to give. I was looking at the future while you were looking back, until the train we were riding simply ran out of track. Now I'm standing at the station, watching ghosts in the gray, just wondering how our time slipped away. Yeah, it all just slipped away. The coffee's getting bitter, in a cup for only one. I'm measuring the damage of the things we haven't done. We said we'll do it later, we said tomorrow's fine, but tomorrow is a desert where the sun refused to shine. Now the silence is a moon and the distance is a sea, and there isn't any map to lead you back again to me. I'm a clock without a battery, a season out of place, just a memory of a smile on a very tired face. If I could grab the seconds, I would tie them in a knot. I'd cherish every argument and every battle fought, because even the unhappy was better than this void, better than the emptiness of a love we both destroyed. Time slipped away like water through a sea. With so many apologies, we forgot how to give. I was looking at the future while you were looking back, until the train we were riding simply ran out of track. Now I'm standing at the station, watching ghosts in the gray, just wondering how our time slipped away. The hourglass is empty, the shadows hit the floor. I'm not waiting for your shadow in the hallway anymore. It's 2026 and I'm still lost in yesterday, watching how our time just slipped away. The candles burn down to the silver tray. I had 1,000 things I wanted to say. I wore the dress that used to make you stare, but you looked through me like I wasn't there. The air in the kitchen turned heavy and thin. A war was starting underneath my skin. I reached for your hand, but you pulled away, and the sun set on everything we'd saved. It wasn't a scream, it wasn't a fight, just a flickering flame losing its light. I felt the hollow, I felt the cold, the end of a story that's never been told. And my smile died that night, buried in the shadow of a neon light. No more faking the fine, no more playing the part, just the sound of the glass as it left my heart. I watched the girl I used to be fade like a ghost in the scenery. The world kept turning, but the stars lost their height, and my smile died that night. I walked to the mirror in the hallway dim, tracing the edges of where I'd been. I tried to pull the corners of my mouth to the sky, but the muscles forgot how to even try. You were in the next room, breathing so deep, while I'm mourning the promises we couldn't keep. Silence is louder than any goodbye. It's the funeral of a beautiful lie. It wasn't a crash, it wasn't a blow, just the quietest yes. To letting you go, I felt the hollow, I felt the cold, and my smile died that night, buried in the shadow of the neon light. No more faking the fine, no more playing the part, just the sound of the glass as it left my heart. I watched the girl I used to be fade like a ghost in the scenery. The world kept running, but the stars lost their height, and my smile died that night. season. They say it's a phase, but I'm lost in a fake monochromatic haze. You didn't kill the love, you just killed the joy. Dreaming of a girl like a broken toy. Now the frame is empty, the color is gone. How am I supposed to put a new face on? The moon is a witness, the crack is the thief. I'm finally leaning into the grief. No more sweetheart, no more right. Just the girl who loves to lie. Yeah, my smile died that night. It died that night. I kept the movie stars from the night we didn't go. I held the secrets that I thought you'd wanna know. I mapped a life inside the quiet of my room, thinking every shadow was a flower about to bloom. I waited for the spark to catch, I waited for the sun. I spent 1,000 midnights trying to make the stars align. But the ink stayed wet on every page, and the bird just stayed inside the cage. I was building castles in the sand while the tide was coming for my hand. Oh, we had the fire, but we didn't have the flame. I was shining forever, but you only knew my name. We were a beautiful story that no one ever read. 1,000 I loves that we left inside our heads. I gave you my heart and you didn't say it was through. But the version of us, love never came true. Your ghost is in the kitchen, but your heart was never there. I'm breathing in the silence of the things we didn't share. You were maybe in a world of definitely. I was just someone while you were, we'll see. I'm folding up the dreams like they're old winter coats, drowning in a heart but full of paper thin boats. Yeah, the ink stayed wet on every page, and the bird just stayed inside the cage. I was building castles in the sand while the tide was coming for my head. Oh, we had the fire, but we didn't have the flame. I was shouting forever, but you only know my name. We were a beautiful story that no one ever read. 1,000 I love yous that we left inside our heads. I gave you my heart and you didn't say it was through. But the version of us, love never came true. Was I just a placeholder? Was I just a phase, a temporary light in your long and lonely maze? I would have burned the world to keep you warm. I would have been the calm inside your storm. And you didn't want the shelter, you didn't want the view. You just wanted someone, and I wanted you. We had the fire, but we didn't have a flame. I'm still shouting forever while you forgetting my name. We were a beautiful story that no one ever read. 1,000 I love yous that we left inside our heads. I gave you my heart and you let it turn blue. Because for us, love never came true. The movie's over, the lights are up, the ink is dry, and love never came true. The traffic light turned amber into a bleeding red. I saw your silhouette moving just a few steps ahead. The same old leather jacket, the way you tilt your head. 1,000 things I wanted to say, but they stayed in my lungs instead. I froze against the brick wall, the city pulse went thin, waiting for that flicker for the urge to let me back in. But your eyes stayed fixed on the horizon line, like you never spent a single night with your hand in mine. I was a landmark you'd forgotten, a page you'd already turned, just a bridge in the distance that you'd already burned. And you walked past me like I was made of glass, just a shadow in the current as the strangers pass. No hello, no how are you, not even a glance my way. You treated our whole history like a day you didn't have to pay. I'm standing in the wreckage of a love you don't even see. Oh, is the lavish silence the way you walk past me? I smell the rain on the concrete and the salt behind my eyes, watching you disappear without even the grace of a goodbye. Did you practice that expression, that cold indifference stare? Or did you truly erase me until there was nothing left there? easy to remember with just one simple look. But the hardest part of losing you isn't that you're gone. It's realizing that for you the world just kept moving on. You walk past me like I was made for glass, just a shadow in the current as the strangers pass. No hello, no how you, not even a glance away. You treated our whole history like a day you didn't have to pay. I'm standing in the wreckage of the love you told me to see. Oh, it's the loudest silence, the way you walk past me. The crowd filled in the spaces where you used to be. Now I'm just another face that you no longer need to see. You walk past me like I was never there, like we were never. I'm wearing that dress that you said was your favorite, applying the red just to hide where I'm pale. I'm serving up smiles like there's something to savor, while I'm checking the locks and I'm checking the mail. You tell me I'm glowing, you say I look steady, as if I'm a boat that's just docked in the bay. But you don't see me shaking, you don't see me ready to let all the anchors just crumble away. It's a clean kind of break, no glass on the floor, no sirens are wailing, no holes in the door. I'm a master of keeping the surface so still, while the depths of me swallow the lapse of my will. Because you don't see pain unless it's bleeding. You don't hear a heart when it's quietly receding. You think I'm okay, 'cause I haven't gone wild, but I'm just a woman who's mourning the child of the love that we promised, the life that we drew. I'm screaming in colors that look gray to you. You see the makeup, you see the rain, but darling, you don't see pain. We sit at the table and talk of the weather. You ask me for sugar and I pass you the bowl. I'm holding the pieces of us all together, but the weight of the blue is just taking its toll. You see a woman who's strong and resilient, I see a ghost who's just learning to hide. In a room full of people, I'm brilliantly silent, but the funeral taking place deep inside. It's a clean kind of break, no glass on the floor, no sirens are wailing, no holes in the door. I'm a master of keeping the surface so still, while the depths of me swallow the last of my will. Because you don't see pain unless it's beating. You don't hear a heart when it's quietly receding. You think I'm okay, 'cause I haven't gone wild, but I'm just a woman who's mourning the child of the love that we promised, the life that we drew. I'm screaming in colors that look gray to you. Look in my eyes, really look for a second. Don't just see the light that you've always expected. I'm a house that is burning with no smoke in the sky. I'm a hollow that's actually alchemized. You're waiting for thunder, you're waiting for stars, but I'm falling apart underneath all these stars. See pain unless it's bleeding. You don't hear my heart, it's already receding. I'm screaming in colors that look great to you. You see the girl that you wanted to view. You see the rain, but darling, you don't see your pain. It's the invisible kind. You stay on your mind, but work away slowly. Kind of pain. I love the sound of rain against the window pane. Now it's just a steady rhythm driving me insane. The house is full of echoes where the quiet used to be. Since you broke the sanctuary deep inside of me, I look into the garden, but the flowers look like weeds. I'm harvesting a hollow crop of all your selfish deeds. My mind was once a temple, now the pillars are all torn. I'm waking up to battles in the middle of the morning. I'm checking every lock, but the thief is in my head. I'm sleeping in the wreckage of the things you never said. You didn't just take your clothes and the keys to the front door. You took the version of myself that wasn't always keeping score. Oh, you took my peace, you stole the calm right out the air. You left me with a static soul and 1,000-yard stare. I'm a storm inside a bottle, I'm a bird that's lost the sky, searching for a reason in the hell-wing goodbye. The world is spinning louder and the static won't increase. Ever since the moment that you took my peace, I try to find the silence in a cup of chamomile, but I'm bracing for a shadow, for a blow I cannot feel. You turned my intuition into a frantic broken wing. Now I'm terrified of every little ping and every ring. I used to be a river, now I'm just a jagged stone, learning how to tremble in a house I call my own. Is this what you wanted, to leave me so unstrung, with the taste of bitter iron sitting heavy on my tongue? Give me back the stillness, give me back the night, give me back the version of me that didn't have to fight. You walked away so lightly, like you didn't leave a scar, while I'm still navigating by a falling dying star. Oh, you took my peace, you stole the calm right out the air. You left me with a static soul and 1,000-yard stare. I'm a storm inside a took my peace. Now the silence is a weapon, and the dark is just a cage. I'm trying to find the ending to this loud and lonely page. You took my peace. I just wanna be still again. I used to know the rhythm of the crowded room. I used to be the flower, not the ghost of the bloom. But you took the keys and you locked every door. Then you told me that less was a little bit more. You trimmed back my branches and silenced my song, and whispered that solitude is where I belong. You didn't just leave, no, you stayed for a while to curate the sadness behind every smile. You emptied the guest list, you dimmed every glow, until you were the only soul I could know. And you stepped across the threshold and into the night, leaving me here with a hunger for light. You didn't just break me, you drew me a map of a canyon so wide that I can't bridge the gap. It wasn't the distance or the miles you ran, it was how you made every part of my plan. Now I'm a queen in a kingdom of one, slowly turning to stone. You didn't just leave me, you made me lonely. The phone doesn't ring and the walls have grown tall. I'm reading the names that you etched on the wall of the friends that I lost in the years that I spent paying the price for the space that you ran in the back of my mind, in the hollow of my chest. You built a museum where my heart went to rest. I'm tracing the outlines of who I should be before you became the whole world to me. Down the air is so thin and the silence is loud. I'm a girl in a city that's just a gray cloud. You didn't just break me, you drew me a map of a canyon so wide that I can't bridge the gap. It wasn't the distance or the miles you ran, it was how you unlaid every part of my plan. Now I'm a queen in a kingdom of one, slowly turning to stone. You didn't just leave me, it's a specific kind of hollow, it's a bitter pill to swallow. That you didn't just go, you made sure I'd be low. You poisoned the well, you created this hell, turned off the sun just to watch me go blind. What kind of monster leaves a blizzard behind? a canyon so wide that I can't bridge the gap. It wasn't the distance or the miles you went. It was how you made every part of my plan. I wanna breathe in a kingdom of one, slowly turning to stone. You didn't just leave me. No, you didn't just leave me. You made me lonely. When not only by design, only by your hand. I'm finally standing, but I've got nowhere to land. Trace the silence in this empty room. Your shadow lingers though the night has moved. Every clock hand cuts a deeper scar, but the distance keeps reminding me who you are. The photographs are fading on the wall, yet every frame still whispers when you call. I reach for echoes that will never speak, a fragile hope that time can't make complete. I thought the days would soften what we lost, but love like ours still carries its cost. No matter how the seasons fade away, your absence is the only thing that stays. Time won't bring you back to me. It only teaches how to bleed. Every sunrise feels the same, a hollow light without your name. I keep waiting, but the truth is cruel. Time won't bring you. Time won't bring you. I wear the echoes like a second skin, the quiet whispers where your voice has been. I try to bury all the songs we knew, but the melody keeps pulling me to you. The letters left unread still haunt my chest. Each broken word refusing to find rest. I walk through nights that never let me heal, 1,000 hours that only make it real. I thought the nights would numb the way it hurts, but silence only amplifies the words. No matter how the hours drift the same. I keep waiting. No, I always knew time won't bring you. Time won't bring you. If clocks keep turning, but Ballad, they heal the surface, not go wide. You know the world keeps moving through. Time bring you. I still buy the coffee that you like the best, even though the silence is my only guest. I find myself walking on your side of the street, looking for a shadow or a heart that still beats. I kept the calendar marked for the month of June, but the sun went down way too soon. They say that always is a dangerous word, the prettiest lie that I've ever heard. I built my world on the shift of your sand. Now I'm holding a map of a vanished land. I didn't have a plan B, I didn't have a doubt. I never learned the way to live without. And every clock on the wall is a taunt, reminding me of the ghosts that I haunt. I wasn't looking for a season or a phase, I was looking for the end of my days. I wanted you forever, not just for a while. I wanted the silver hair and the weathered smile. I had a vision of us sitting on the porch in the gray, watching the decades just drifting away. But forever got cut down to a moment in time, a permanent sentence for a nameless crime. I didn't want a memory, I didn't want a spark. I wanted you forever, but I'm left in the dark. The closet is half empty, the air is half cold. I'm reading the stories that'll never be told, about the trips we didn't take and the house we didn't buy, about the hello that turned into a goodbye. I'm a bride to a promise that you couldn't keep. Now I'm sowing the fields that I'll never reap. Every clock on the wall is a taunt, reminding me of the ghosts that I haunt. I wasn't looking for a season or a phase, I was looking for the end of my days. I wanted you forever, not just for a while. I wanted the silver hair and the weathered smile. I had a vision of us sitting on the porch in the gray, watching the decades just drifting away. But forever got cut down to a moment in time, a permanent sentence for a nameless crime. I didn't want a memory, I didn't want a spark. I wanted you forever, but I'm left in the dark. Was I too much, or was I not enough? Did you get tired of forever stuff? Because I'm standing here with a lifetime to spend and nowhere to put it now that we're at the end. You gave me a glimpse of the light, then you handed me over to the night. I wanted you forever, not just for a while. I wanted the wrinkles and the old-fashioned smile, but forever got cut down to a moment in time, a permanent sentence for a nameless crime. I didn't want a memory, I didn't want a spark. I wanted you forever, but I'm left in the dark. Had 70 years all planned out in my head. Now I'm just counting the seconds instead. Forever, just a word I'm afraid to say. Candles burn down to a pool of wax on the floor. I'm not listening for your key in the lock of the door anymore. The fog is lifted from the valley of my clouded mind, and now I'm leaving all the almost happies far behind. I used to squint to see a future in your shifting eyes, but now the truth is cutting through your beautiful lies. The script has reached the final page. The ink is dry and cold, and there's nothing left of us for these tired hands to hold. It's not a sudden crash, it's not a thunder in the dark. It's just a slow and steady fading of a dying spark. I'm standing on the threshold where the road begins to bend, and for the first time in a long time I can finally see the end. I see the end, and it's a long straight line where your past stops and I start to reclaim what's mine. No more guessing at the shadows, no more bracing for the fall. I see the writing in the dust across the hallway wall. It's a bitter kind of mercy, it's a heavy kind of lie, but I see the end of us tonight. Yeah, I see the end. I'm packing up the silence and into boxes in the hall, taking down the mirror so I don't have to see it all. The forever that we promised was a debt we couldn't pay, and I'm tired of the interest getting higher every day. I don't hate you, I'm just finished. There's a difference in the ache when you realize there isn't any more of you to take. The 2020 swath's horizon is a pale and distant blue, and it's the first year of my life that doesn't start with you. They say the end is scary, but the waiting was the worst. Living in the middle of a bubble about to burst. Now the air is rushing in and my lungs are feeling clear, even if the price of freedom is a sigh.